What's going on, guys? I'm your old mate, Dr. Cuts. This is Encyclopedia Ray, and you're watching Just a Tip In. Today we've got an awesome guest in the studio. His name's Mr. Ryan Shirtcliff, Violent Burnout Car.
Welcome.
Thank you so much for coming all the way over from Glenmurray.
Yeah, Glenmurray.
Glenmurray in the Wakatu. Yeah.
No worries.
Yeah, man.
Having me.
Hey, so if anybody doesn't know who Ryan is or what Ryan's car is, you need to have a bit of a look. We've got some pictures coming across the little screen here right now. But Ryan, would you like to give us a rundown, please, on Violent? What is Violent?
So Violent is a 1978 Mitsubishi Lancer. It's got a turbo 3.8 in it, a turbo 350 trans, combi diff in it, and yeah, a lot of fun. I'm doing some 14-pound boost right now.
Right.
And made, just before we went over to Oz, it made 450 horse at the wheel, or just shy of 460 horse at the wheel, and 950 Newton meters of torque. So
wow, that's reasonably impressive.
Yeah, a bit of fun.
Yeah, it's good power to weight ratio.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What's
weighs maybe a ton. I think they came out about 850 kilo at factory. So
yeah,
right,
light little body.
It's a bigger motor and box and stuff. And
yes,
extra
and
fluids.
yeah,
About a ton. Just over.
It's interesting that you made the car heavier. Most people try and make their cars lighter, but your car was so light to begin with, you couldn't help it.
It's good. Sometimes you need a bit of weight or else you lose your smoke.
Yeah, true that.
Is it stripped down inside?
Yeah, it's pretty
just shell?
inside, just shell with seats and melee door cards, and that's about it.
Yeah,
I've got a half
pretty light.
half cage in the back, so the tile rear end a bit stronger. And
You running any concrete in the back guards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, both mine and Dad's cars both have concrete in the guards. Stops all your tyre slap caving them in. It's the main thing. That's why we did it. And
yeah, it's seemingly a good little process, to go through.
Did you notice any difference in the swing?
Oh, we did it from the get-go, so I don't really notice, but Dad did his a little bit after we did mine, sort of thing, I'm pretty sure, and he didn't notice too much difference. It's only an extra 20 kilos in the back, but
right. Just, I mean, once those rear guards start to go, man, they just start. You can't stop it. I mean, we got a red BF down here, Ray San Carlos, and I mean, you know,
it's mid-30s sets he's done on that since those guys were, pristine-ish, and
he needs two rear quarters welded on now.
Yeah,
you know, or body swap or something because it's fucked. But you know, it's cool.
Oh, you've already touched on when you first started talking about the car. You said you took it to Aussie. You're obviously taking it to Aussie.
Yep. Yeah.
What did you do that for?
How'd you do that? What did you do
there? Chrome last year, top 4.
Yes.
Got a ticket over there and somehow managed to get the top 4.
Mate, you did fucking well. That's why.
Yeah.
It was impressive as fuck.
Thank you very much.
It was.
I was very surprised when they called my name out. I was in disbelief for a bit.
Really? Wow.
I can't really remember anything from when my name got called out to probably like halfway through the fireworks afterwards. It was just a bit of a blur.
Right, yeah.
A lot of adrenaline, I suppose. And
yeah.
I think that's potentially what Leon went through this.
Yeah, well, Leon,
he said, getting his name called out, and
he wasn't even there. he probably just, and I've seen it before with Leon at a couple of events. He just he's back there packing up with the missus, ready to go, and didn't even probably expect it.
Yeah.
Such a humble dude. So yeah, when he turned back up, he's basically like, "What am I coming back for? What did I get?"
Nah, that would have been a big buzz for you, bro.
Oh,
especially being that young. So you were
like 21.
Yeah,
you would have been 21.
Yeah.
Be 21.
Yeah, my birthday's Christmas Eve, so I turned.
Oh heck, yeah.
We went over. I was just after my birthday. It was
right.
almost like a birthday sort of trip.
Yeah.
You would have made it.
Yeah, it would have been good. It was awesome. Such a good time over there.
I mean, come on. How could you even describe it? Is it describable?
I can't describe it. It's like I haven't figured out a way to put the experience into words properly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
holy shit! I mean,
once in a lifetime trip.
There's
wow, no. You can do it again. You can do it again.
Well, you can do it again.
Hopefully you do, but
yeah, you absolutely can.
Well, you've got that blooming taste now for what it's about. So, it's. Yeah.
What was that pad like? What was the Summer House pad like?
It was quite challenging because the whole pad, you don't really see it on video and stuff, but the whole thing's got like a 5-degree.
Yes.
Like you look up and you can visually see how sort of cambered it is. And
yes, right.
Yeah, I was looking at it. I already knew beforehand it was, but I didn't realise how much it was until I was I was looking at it and I was like, whoa. Made it a bit harder to steer because your car's always wanting to slightly go one way, but
especially when those tyres they off. That conversation a few times.
I think that's what part of the reason why I couldn't on my first skid for the wildcards. I couldn't get the car back around properly is because of the camera. I was trying to use it to my advantage, but it just wasn't working out. And then also I think that's what happened with my second skid is when my tyre popped because of the camber. Put my nose down towards the wall, and it was right when I went into my smoke, and I couldn't see where I was going. I was looking straight here when on the GoPro video from Jake, you could see like on that left side, you could still see the barrier.
Right.
And he was sort of pointing that way, but I was still looking. He was out of my peripheral, and I know there's a wall there.
Yeah, shit.
Can't do much about that.
Epic tipping though, bro.
Oh, thank you very much.
Epic tipping. In my opinion, IMO, like the fucking young ones say, absolute best tipping of the qualifying coming up though, seriously. That was sick. You did really well.
Yeah, I scared myself a little bit. I watched the video after my first one. I was like, I threw it way too early and almost hit that wall.
Yes, bro. Oh, bro, yeah, hard.
I was like, I'm definitely tipping in a bit later than that. And I did my second skid and I realised like I tipped it even earlier.
And so that was that second one when you took Jake Myers for a run.
That was my second.
That would have been so. There's another buzz from an experience there, bro.
It was awesome. So after I won the ticket over there, he requested me on Facebook and we've been chatting on and off beforehand.
Yeah.
Then when I was over there, I didn't have anyone to take out for my second skid. We were trying to find a race suit for my brother and stuff to take him out for a skid, and then. I was gonna. I did hit Lynchy up to see if he wanted to come. But he had some signings, things he had to do. So I gave Jake a phone call, and he was like, "Fuck yeah, I'll come out." So he came out, and it was good fun.
Did you?
Oh yeah, big time.
How could you not? We're like Rongan and DP. I got Jake Myers in the car.
Even though I hit the wall and stuff, it was probably hands down the funnest skill I've ever had.
Yeah,
and like. I wasn't even too sort of bummed about it. I was like, fuck yeah.
You never see many of them jump out, even some of it, like the all bad, taps over there. They're still jumping out, geeing up the crowd. Look at the car.
So size-wise, we've had some comparisons, size-wise to, I guess the only one you could really make what's the word? You can equivalate it to. That's not a real word. The equivalent in New Zealand would be the Mary pad.
Yeah, I'd say
size-wise, what's it like?
Just a lot bigger tipping, like wider tippings. That's the thing. I feel
it's got the exit chute on.
Yeah, and the big exit chute. I feel like the main pad itself is very similar size to Mary.
That's good because it looks like that on the telly.
Yeah, it looks like that. That's very, very close to it, but.
Except for the camber.
I didn't spend that much time in all the pads.
And you got small car syndrome, so it makes it quite a big. Even though it's not a big tip into a lot of people, but with your size car and cars are like that.
Oh yeah.
That's why I think that I was tipping in so early because I'm so used to narrow pads and you're tipping is in your peripheral right until you sort of you're at the end of it.
Yes.
Because it's such a wider one, and I was sort of more up to that right side of the tip, and I was going down it.
All of a sudden, it was gone.
Peripheral was it's sort of out of my vision earlier.
Yeah.
And then when I go and throw it, I'm throwing it too early because I'm used to throwing it right as I'm sort of like losing out my peripheral. And I start throwing it, but I think that's what really tricked me. Like looking back at it.
And it's ratchet that you don't really get some practice sort of skids, you know what I mean? That's you've basically, I think last year's Summer Nats was your practice skids for the next Summer Nats you get to go to.
Yeah.
If that's the first time you've been on that kind of pad.
Yeah.
That's what I think I like also too is it's like Brasher Nats when they run that. They've got their other pad over there, got two pads. So all day you can be like, if you got somewhere with your car, buzz off over there and just get. I think you can't go deep into it. Once you get your set off, you got to get off that one. You've got forms of practice before you go into the main event as such.
Yeah, that would be very helpful.
Something like that too, eh?
Didn't they?
But it'd be hectic.
Sharpen up the camera on the fucking pad. Why is it like that? Is it a full-time pad or is it part of a racetrack?
Oh, it's. I think it's actually a public park where they hold some of that.
Oh,
They have
okay.
a big sort of, I think like it's sort of more like a horse track, sort of like a big horse track.
Yeah, it's
okay.
just like showgrounds type sort of thing.
So
Right.
where you could do like fuel up all your fuel and stuff. That's right by where all the horse stables are, like the little lane where everyone lines up to go onto the pad on the right side of you. You've got all like horse stables and stuff.
Okay, right.
Yeah,
Yeah. There, so it's
interesting.
That's for the methanol. So you run on methanol?
no, I'm just 98.
Yeah,
Just 98.
Yeah, just 98.
Yeah. So let's go back to the engine. Who built it? What's your engine specs? Is it just straight out of a van?
Me, Dad, and Uncle Tony built all of our engines and trans ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
The motor that's in there now and that went over to Summonets is Dad's forged motor for a streetcar. He's got a Mori on a D21 Navara chassis and the streetcar motor for it.
Nice.
And so yeah, that's he was building that for his car. He was sort of halfway through building it then. So I had a standard unopened motor, just a 10-pound boost before I won my ticket over to Oz. We're like, right, we're probably going to need a bit more power for the pad and this and that. So we built another motor for it. I think actually we took the motor out of Dad's skid car, out of Sally, put that into mine, and did a test at Autofest last year.
Mm-hmm.
And halfway through the first skid, all the flywheel bolts shed off and
shit.
we're like, fuck, what are we going to do? We have to do another motor now. We've got, a handful of weeks to get it done.
Yeah.
All right, we've got this motor sitting there. It's half built, half put back together. So we finished, smashed out, gave also Dad a good opportunity to actually get his street motor done.
Yeah, yeah.
And then, we got that all done. Took Dad and, Dad took the car down to Wellington to get dynoed.
Mm.
Came back on the dyno the next day, put it into the container, and off it went. So I got running on a dyno and used some of that.
Oh, look at
that. You got some good, you get some drives around too, Tuss Street. You did a bit of that?
Yeah, I did a little bit. Not really during like the main few days, but the last day I took my partner for a nice drive around when it was a bit quieter and my brother out for a cruise and stuff. And just.
Did you light them up?
Yarns with the hoons?
Yeah, I had a little bit of a play while we were out there because there's not that many people and.
Yes, that earlier day, that Saturday afternoon, look at them and bro.
And I would have it would be really cool to go drive around with heaps of people. I'm also just worried, it's just so hectic and all the stories you hear about all the cruises and stuff that's happened over the years.
And then that other side too, the car's gone all the way over there for the skids. Yeah, so you kind of want to preserve it.
Yeah.
Did you get caught up in any of the shitstorm in the last?
No, I didn't get caught up.
That's good. That's good.
We sort of just most of the time just walking around, having a look at all the different things over there, and then when it was time for me to skid, I was out skidding. The rest we were just walking around. And
most of that was on that Sunday afternoon, when they were blooming.
Yeah, it was probably isolated to a separate area, and the social media made it look, or any media made it look like it was fucking massive. I suppose.
From the looks of the video, it was sort of. Where you come in one of the main gates, it was sort of straight ahead there by the entrance to the big oval sort of thing that they have, the final parades and stuff.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And it all looked like it was over by that sort of little area, which is quite just out of the way.
Yeah, yeah.
Had you and your dad or uncle been over to Summonets before taking any cars?
No. So me and Dad went over to Springnets.
Oh yeah.
Might have been 5 years ago now.
Mm-hmm.
Just went over there for a watch.
Mm-hmm.
And Summonets was the only other
next one to go. Got to take a card.
Yeah, got to take a card.
Is there any other events that you would like? Say, for instance, you got the opportunity, like Swanger's doing with his Cosmo driver, taking it over there and leaving it there for a while, doing some events, bro. He's going to do Brashes.
I would love to do Brash and that. That'd be awesome. And Red Cinder Nets and Rocky Nets.
Wouldn't it?
It would just be cool.
Imagine being able to leave your car there for a year, bro, just doing every single event. How fucking good would that be?
I would even like to pick and just have a car, just get a VN or something, and just
something over there.
Over there and just make a turbo setup for it and just ship it over, put it
away. Who was talking about that was Mr. Mullet, one of them. Yeah. One of them said, I'll just build a car over there and leave it there. And
he recognises there's enough for him, being into the Barra stuff.
Yeah.
There's enough parts and all the interest in that.
I've been still talking to old Jake Wise, and he's been in the process of building a big shed, and he's offered me a spot on the shed if I ever want to have a car over there.
Yeah, correct.
That could be something. He's awesome.
We're looking forward to seeing him at the end of this year,
when
bro.
you're messaging him next, bro, well, we definitely talked to him at Auto Fest.
And because you messaged him, he's watching us right now. Thanks. Good to see you, Jake. Come here.
And like they've showed some interest within, we've put it out. So, but ideally, I'd like even another one again. So down the line when we our shows, going more down the track, do another one with you and your dad. Do all three. You do your dad, and your uncle. It'd be the first family one. But I'd really like the Gary and Jake Myers.
Yeah,
doing one with two of them, a father-son one. So much history, bro. Like the dad, that car.
Yeah, Gary's been doing something.
He had it since he was younger than you. He had that Mustang since he was younger than you. It's done all those builds.
Well, who were we talking to recently? Gary Myers was one of their inspirations, and he wasn't a young fella. Steve.
Yeah. He loves how just the whole family thing. Like that side of it.
Oh, and the other fellow he was talking about was the HQ One Tough HG Ute. That I won't try and pronounce the name and embarrass myself. But that guy. Whoa, I think. So, okay, let's go to that, man. What's your your inspirations? And I suppose, why did you start skidding instead of going around a dirt track or going, or whatever, anything else?
Originally, Sally's, the dad's car, he brought...
Quickly,
so that's Sally's Skid.
Quickly go into a little bit of
Sally's Skid.
Sunbeams. It's another story.
Yep. And I'm good at this shit now, so there'll be links up here. Something, words.
We originally brought his car for me and him to do as a project for my first daily.
Oh, yes.
And he picked it up at night, and obviously being night, it was a bit of a mistake. A mistake and a blessing at the same time, because he had a look at it the next day, and all the sills were too rotten and too far gone to try and get back on the road. So he ended up deciding, we'll just turn into a skid car. He'd taken me to, I think, 2 skid events prior to that. One at I think there was one up in Auckland at maybe Mount Smart or something like that.
Bay Park? Did he bring you to Bay Park?
No, we have been there after the fact. There was Morrinsville.
Oh yeah, right. Dion's fan.
Dion's,
Nice.
They used to do the proper big comps there and stuff. So we'd been to those two, and he just ended up building his car into a burnout car. And once I was 15, we bought my AU and started working on that. And
so AU, which is your first car, first burnout car was an AU Falcon. 4-liter intake, mate.
Great starting point.
Definitely had a few rules in that.
One done.
So built that up, and then eventually felt like we needed a bit more power or whatever. And Lancer popped up on Trade Me, and we went and picked that up for $500. And
so good, bro.
Away we go.
So good. Honestly, what did you have to do? Was it in reasonably mint condition? It was de-reg, but was it?
We still need to cut all the firewall out and do all the trans tunnel. And
of course. But apart from that, was it rusty as fuck?
No, it wasn't too rusty. Rust-wise, it was really good. The right rear side, they definitely hit a wall and pushed the whole rear corner in 50 mil or so. So I tried to pull that out a bit and bolt it to make it look right, to put the tail lights back in it. And but it was... it took about 2 years to build it. And
so you were skidding the AU?
Yeah, still seeing AU in the process.
What events would you take that to? Anything?
Just anything. I've done a couple of the NZBCs with it, one at Huntley and stuff. We've done quite a few events at back when they did it up in Helensville.
Yes.
Did what else did I do? Summer Jam and stuff in Mystery Creek. And
yep.
A lot of local ones. A lot of the ones at Hampton Downs when Ruthless was doing them. And Sambo and all them. So.
Cool, man.
Yeah, it's been really...
Have you got a favourite pad in New Zealand?
I'd say probably Mary Mary.
Right.
Mary Mary or Rapinets. It's very, very close together. They're just two. They're both bigger pads.
Very diverse and different.
Very diverse. You got the big downhill at Rapinets. You get a lot of speed up in a centralised tipping, which is good because you can go both ways, but at the same time, either way you go, you don't have much. You have to really sort of get it sideways and to try and throw it straight.
Yeah.
But
stab those brakes.
Yeah, definitely. You definitely have to do that. There was, I think, Rapinets a couple of years ago, I stoved into the rear and back wall.
Right.
She didn't turn. She just went locker.
When I was coming down hit that sort of transition from downhill to flat, it kicked my arse end out real heaps. And when I went to throw it back around the other way, it took a bit of time to get it around.
Right.
In the first place,
So
and then I did that first 360, and I was sort of coming up to that back wall really fast. So I started getting off the gas a bit and just pumping it and get on the brakes and just got it around. Like I probably would have been about that from the back.
Right. Yeah.
That was a bit of a scary one.
Yeah, that speed ad, so you can see. I mean, I can't wait to go one day. But you can see that the speed build up down there.
You get a lot of speed going down there.
Yeah, we've had varied reports. Some people like it, some people don't like it. Arnie's like, I just don't like the kind of feeling of being able to be out of control with it. You know what I mean? Like,
when you hit that transition, it compresses and your shocks, and you have no steering for a little bit there. And that's what
it is. Arnie say too. I think running dry sumps,
right?
And then they're quite low. Like there's cars that'll be like so touch and go to where you're bottoming out when you hit that transition.
Yeah.
It's like
Well, we're going to find out with the Menace there next year.
Might have to raise that.
Stupid low.
May have to raise that up somewhat.
So what's your next event, bro?
Probably Autofest, I'd say.
Yep.
You'll be trying to go for another ticket so we can get back over to Oz.
Come for a look at Winter Jam?
Yeah, we'll come for a watch, regardless. But
Yep.
Yeah, I went to Chrome as well and had to watch all the skids and.
Yep, seen you there.
Oh yeah.
Took your dad bringing the Sally up.
Yeah. Sally skids up.
Well, he's going to he's offered Jake his car to skid it for a demo.
I was wondering. I was bloody thinking it to myself last night, thinking, I wonder who's the person that's going to hook up and they're going to be offered so that he's got something to skid over there.
Yeah,
He's going to love that.
Originally, I offered Jake to take my car out for a demo. But that's because I've still got Dad's forged motor and stuff in it, and we don't want to put too many skids on it before it goes in.
Yeah, sure.
Last a bit with it, so
yeah,
we're going to get Dad's car ready. It just needs those trans looked over and.
Oh, that'd be cool. Jake will enjoy that, surely. Hey,
I
the car he'll enjoy.
The car, Be cool. He's going to try and make him so we can have a real good time when he's over here.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, well, we're going to do our best to get him in the studio, but we'll definitely have a yarn to him. Over in the Wakatu.
Yeah, well, if you can get him, if in the time that he's over here visiting, you just get him to where he's are.
Yeah, we've got a couple of connections. We've got a couple of connections to him now.
He'll be up at.
We'll get some roofies or something like that, and you feed him up over there.
Yeah.
Car and wake him up. We'll bring him to over here and be like.
Chloroform's cheaper than Rohypnol, bro. We'll just go with that. We're on a budget.
Whatever it takes.
Hey, what do you think about the South Island events that are going on, man?
They're going good.
You been down there any?
I've been to when Arnie did his one in Kokura.
Low.
Took it down there, so that was pretty cool. It was the first ever sort of open water event.
Yeah.
The old man's done a few down there as well.
Expensive journey?
Oh, very. That ferry and all the gas to get there.
Yeah, right.
Dad did
Tara coming home.
Yeah. Dad did Rev South a couple years back.
Yes.
To Cargill, so that was a big drive.
Yeah, that's how we're actually planning on doing Rev South next year.
Luckily, I flew in.
Superstar skid drivers,
Dad drove down. I had to drop a whole bunch of stuff off to Dunedin for my brother for uni. So that's some politics.
Oh, nice.
Have you done muscle car business?
No, I have not.
No, have you the one to do?
I hear next year might be the last year doing it as well.
Fuck, really?
One of my mates, so maybe I might have to go down for a look.
Well, we definitely probably have to then too, because it looks an incredible event.
It's been running for years, that one.
Like decades?
Yeah,
30-something years.
30 years? Why would it be?
I'm not sure. I think it might be having problems with council potentially.
Yeah, that seems to be a thing.
So that's the killer with our sort of events and stuff. It's just
maybe it's one of those ones that's changed too much too.
Well,
you see a lot of cool stuff. People, all the.
Well, if anybody out there is actually in the know, you know what I mean, hook us an email, justtippinshow@gmail.com or DM us or something like that, because we'd love to know. It would be disappointing.
Our luck.
Our luck. Well, at least we'll go to the last one. We're going to do a South Island tour next year. Maybe we should just leave the Menace down here the entire year.
It's totally.
We can't do it for a year. we were planning on a month, 3 weeks.
1 month, 1 year, close enough.
Ah, yeah, fair cool. So, Bo, have you got any future plans for Violent? Like, or is it just you're just going to keep going with it?
Keep going how we go.
Yeah.
Just doing events and having fun. And
yeah. Just live your best life with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
That's pretty much the plans at this point. Yeah, got to after Autofest have to put a bit of money together and do another motor for it. So Dad's on back and should probably just be another just standard motor, I'd say. Just put some new bearings in it and use that for a while until I can afford. I would like to do a camp motor and stuff at one point. So
nice.
Got a cam? Is that 4 engine got a cam?
Dad's got his 4 engine. Yeah, it's got a pretty decent cam as well. Yeah, but I'll probably go very mild, like a reasonably mild cam, so similar to what Sally's got. And
those things are like fucking hard. We've seen that Peugeot one when he put that cam in that thing.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I'm still there. Still got to do some blooming research. Like I was saying, I watched them blooming like that cam in that car. Then you see it skid in, and it's like from the you're not looking at anything. Fuck, that's an LS. Like it's just fucking.
Well, the one that the one at Chrome was LS3.
Yeah, so
in that car.
But there was an original Rumble out there that's got a cammed up blooming V6 in it.
Oh yeah.
Well, I've seen the video. I've seen the video of them putting it in. It was so fucking easy. Those Peugeot dudes are pretty hard at it. You ever met them?
I've had a chat to them a couple of times. Yeah.
TJ.
They're pretty cool guys. Yeah.
If you could drive any burnout car in New Zealand or Australia for Fang, which one would you do on the pad?
Probably Lynchies, I'd say.
Yeah.
If anyone had to choose a car, I'd say it'd have to be Lynchies.
Yeah, good work. Unfortunate what happened to him last week.
Yeah,
you might end up sticking that LS in that blooming Lancer one day. With the tube front.
Well, you tube it up, maybe. LS. I mean, I guess the extra step really, isn't it? Just going with those extra cylinders, the extra torque and horsepower, and that little car.
But like we've touched on it a couple of times, that building something different. You just got that something different.
Yeah.
That's
so
why we've done the 3.8s, because they are different. You don't see everyone's LS. But you don't. Even Oz, you don't see that many turbo V6s. You see a lot of Barrows, you see a lot of Index, but you don't see many Buicks. So.
What type of RPM are you getting?
I'm from memory, my tune is 6.5.
Okay.
So it's not right up there, but
it's not fanging, really, is it?
Still plenty of RPM to keep it.
Yeah.
Get a good wheel speed.
What tyres are you skidding?
My size? The biggest I can fit under there is a 195 65 15 or a 195 65 14 or a 195 60 15.
Okay.
That's the biggest I can fit.
And what do you like to run? 15s for smoke?
We feel like 14's got a bit better with smoke, but we like the 15s for rim bashing because 14s are a bit harder to find.
I suppose.
Wheels, so.
Yeah.
The tyres cost about the same for each thing.
Yeah.
Got a tyre sponsor? Someone helps out,
No, I don't. Well, Work's got a account with Value Tyres in Hamilton, so I do get a bit of a discount on them, but the only sponsor I really have is Kim's.
Value Tyres. What was the company that
go Kim's, thanks, Nigel.
What was the company that Dwight worked with over there? He's in tyres,
He is. Your memory's better than mine, Encyclopedia Ray. That's why I call you Encyclopedia Ray. Oh yeah, he's had his arm in the thing. So Ray can't actually write, so hence he's got nothing in the book.
Okay.
He's on a lot of painkillers. Show the camera your hand, bro. I'm sure I can see it. It was a nasty incident. It slipped off and hit the fucking wall.
Oh no! I just had to sort the local Yakuza woman.
Yeah, that's right.
When Yakuza was women stepping out, so
yeah, that's the one. I forgot about that.
Ended up having to do a bit of stuff. Anyway, women. Back to that car you drive Lynch's. He shortened this car up quite nicely recently, didn't he?
Very shortened it up.
Oh, yeah. It was quite an impact.
Oh yeah, it was big. It was definitely a big one. He came with a bit of speed.
Yes, yeah. I seen the drone footage actually, and it was very impressive.
Yeah.
he had his his partner in the car as well. Eh?
You see, right? Yeah.
Very nice
Yeah,
little.
you could watch in the video. You can see as soon as he went through it, you could tell that it was going to go way too deep because it just rotated so slow.
Right.
And you're
Yeah.
like, yeah, he's going way too deep.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna talk to Lynchy one day. I've been trying so hard with his wife. Oh, you're a very busy man, but you know, they're aware of us and we're aware of them, and they're aware that we're aware of them. And I think once all those guys over in America get back to Aussie, then we're going to have a way better chance of talking to them. I mean, they're keen to sort of acknowledge us on the messenger over there at the moment, but they got some shit going on, and the Lynchies here, they've certainly they've got some stuff to deal with now, unfortunately. But
I'd say this. We put back on the pad in a couple of months.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a spectacular journey too, journey of a lifetime. I mean, they'll probably do it more than once, given what Gup's doing over there in the States with Power Cruise and Burnout Masters. You got Burnout Masters on your phone, bro?
I don't. I might do currently. I used to have it played heaps. I haven't played it really well.
He's got the. We're already talking. He's got the women. Next level setup.
Yeah,
he's got the simulator.
He's simmed up.
Racing sim at home. So
Racing sim.
Do some nets and stuff on there, and I've got red center nets and brash nets and a few other Aussie pads.
Right.
Nets as well. A whole bunch of Aussie cars. We've got Lynchies. I've got one Tough HG, Mr. Mullet. Got Swifty as well on there.
He's in the paint. That thing's looking sharp.
Yeah, Swifty's about to come back.
Yeah, so have heaps of fun on there and do a lot of drifting as well.
Oh, you would have seen him too. You would have seen him at the last one when he had that. When he brought Swifty out for that.
Did you meet Jack?
Yeah. Well, I had a good chat to him when he actually rolled up at some of that. So I helped him unload all his ute and unload all the stuff off his car because it was just him by himself.
Oh, really? Right.
I helped him take everything off and had
a chat
to him. And we were having problems with our radiator cap not holding pressure, so we went over there and had a chat to him. And ripped off his car, chucked it on. Sweet, works mint.
Yeah, right.
The DZ Commodore
front.
Radiator cap was the same, so went hunted around, went to one of the radiator stand things over there, and had a little chat to them, and they're like, "Oh, here you go." They gave us because they don't sell just caps by themselves.
Right.
They sell them with radiators.
Right. Yeah.
One of the guys there, he just pulled it off and just gave it to us.
Oh, good critter.
Yeah, so bloody good bastards helped us out.
Yeah.
That's why we always touch on the burnout community.
Oh yeah,
each other and just
help everyone. There's not really many big sort of rivalries or
No,
it's just not. Everyone just keeps to help out and everyone wants to see everyone out on the pad and put on the show.
Yeah, 100%.
Sure, there's been moments where when they're getting ready, lining up for Burnout Masters, them in top 10s and that stuff. A few of them may all have their little nerves. I know Judgment Tide. He's nervous. He's pointed out he still gets nervous.
Yeah.
All of it is.
Tiny towing.
Yeah. It's probably not. It's probably like the likes of Lynchy is like.
No, you know what? I reckon he'll still get nervous. Man.
In saying that, it was real weird. Some Nats was the only event I've ever done in my life where I haven't been nervous.
Is that right?
I think it was just so much going on. I was just I don't know why. I just felt really calm and just relaxed.
Interesting. The crowd. Yeah, like the crowd's not there, nothing's there.
I still saw them, and I was surprised it didn't really freak me out because it was just. It was the only event that I didn't really have that bad nerves.
Okay.
Just sort of just in a good zone, just
loving it. And, how good?
Yeah, like when I was at Chrome, when I did win the ticket over there, I was in the car shaking beforehand,
wow, right,
just trying to get sort of ready to go. I was
your mindset to it,
everything sort of shaking and you start getting just a bit out of it because you sort of thing and it was weird. I didn't get
once you hit that pill and the adrenaline takes over,
it just disappears.
Nothing.
It's just you in the car and 2 minutes on the pad.
Wicked, man, how good! Oh, what an experience! I mean, it's I hope you get to do it again, bro.
You must have some pretty.
But even if you don't, how good to have at least.
You must have some cool photos on your phone, bro.
I've got some.
You must have some neat memories.
Yeah.
Actually, bro, so we've been in trouble only just in trouble once. I put a video in and I left the watermarks in, but I was not allowed to do it. So if you can send me some video, bro, because this is a couple of weeks from going out.
I got some videos from both of my skids and stuff. They're probably not the greatest quality, but I've got.
It doesn't matter. We're not the greatest quality either, bro. But, it's all about the content, and just people just want to see and hear from people like you, bro, who are just, I don't know, as far as we're concerned, living the dream, really. Like that's what you're doing, Burnout. What is the dream you're doing? Go to some of that.
Doing it like even, your dad interest and your uncle interest, It's like the women.
What's your dad's name?
Warren.
Warren. I know Tony. But Warren, okay, cool, man. Like that's really good to see. And so, what is their background? Have you got an automotive family?
Yeah, we've all been into cars. The old man and my uncle's been working on cars since they were young fellas.
Grandparents into cars?
I think my grandfather and dad's side is a little bit, but I think just
they were the ones that really hit the Bogan Street and ran with it.
I've seen photos back when my Uncle Tony was 21 with big afro.
Oh, yeah. I got an Uncle Tony too, by the way, bro, and I think he had one of them as well. Yeah, he was into Falcons.
They've just been working on cars and just doing fun stuff since they're young fellas, and getting up the mischief. Yeah, I think that they've always just loved it, and I've followed in their footsteps a bit.
Wait, Holden family, Ford family?
Personally, I'm a bit more of a Holden guy. Yeah. But I mean, I don't mind Falcons, so to me that's just as good sort of thing. Yeah.
Anything. There's so many different vast cars that are on the list.
Absolutely. I think you can't be so narrow-minded these days. I mean, I grew up with Holden rust flowing in my veins, mate. My Burnout cars are Falcon.
At the end of the day, anything's better than electric things.
100%. It's us against them. Let's be honest, isn't it?
Well, I mean, look at all you would have seen growing up, all the women different reactions to Sally.
Yeah, like a lot of people.
Why would you do that as a women's skid car?
Or be like back before he put a 2 out the bottom, it was underneath the guard, so everyone just it's all closed bonnet.
Right.
It was just real, just looked pretty standard.
Sleever.
Yeah, the back wheel's a little bit bigger, so there's a bit of like the front sort of.
The first time I saw
no one thinks of it until he gets out on the pad, and everyone's like, "Whoa, what the fuck?"
Yeah, first time I saw that, I think was the last winter jam that they would have had here at Bay Park.
Oh, right,
But that was a long time ago.
A long time ago, yeah.
It was there, like it's been around for a while.
That would have been when he popped his turbo let go and.
Yes. Yeah, that was an out of it little pad setup too.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So you going to wrap nats next year?
We'll see. I'm not haven't decided whether I will or the old man will. I would like to try and get my own trailer sorted out.
What do you do for a crust?
What? Sorry.
What do you do for work?
I'm a heavy fabricator, so.
Just make a trailer.
So you can make your own trailer.
I can make my own trailer.
I don't know. All the excuses, bro. Come on.
I'm trying to afford all the parts for it.
Yeah, big cool.
The brakes,
Wow, actually, I guess.
Holding stub axles.
Yeah.
Chuck a brake on it.
I don't know. Ray knows how it works. See, obviously. Well, that obviously helps them with the building of your car, and I guess down the track when you finally decide to. And we love the setup that's in there. We know you're going to go Aliens, bro.
Have you seen? Do you know the what's his name? He got the encouragement award.
Reese.
Lancer? Yeah, Reese.
Yep.
You know him?
Yeah, he's a
good young fella too, eh? He's doing. He can steer too, bro. I was impressed with his skids the other night. The week.
I think.
Yep.
He's a couple of years younger than me, I'm pretty sure.
Cool, man. There was some decent driving.
Lynchy style, you can see the focus of the wheel, bro. He knows what he's put in the car.
Yeah, fully enjoyed watching that car go. Yeah. As well as the wheelbarrow one, that did pretty good too.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I like those little cars going and having a crack around there. It was really cool to see. And there was a new little Corolla too, wasn't there? That's the first time it's come out. KE30, it was an LS one.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Put that out for women.
Yep.
For looks and everything.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. And I think that was his first event.
Well, there was a few. That was good because there was a few new people actually that had gone. You know, so there was Rumble first time on the pad.
Yep.
And then Nutter. Old car. That was his
Jay's old car. That's right. Yeah, it was his first event. Fuck, he did well too, didn't he?
Yeah.
Did you see that thing was going hard?
So yeah, and then there's a.
We also had Hayden's.
Oh, your little escort? Yeah.
That was real well.
What's that, Rust Court?
Skid mark.
Oh, skid mark. Rust Court, skid mark. Fuck, I'm retarded. So I got encyclopedia. Shout out Hayden. Yeah, that was pretty cool to see, actually.
Yeah.
Do we think his daughter's going to get that car? Probably not.
I think Hayden might have got the both of the little cars.
Yeah. No doubt might get shelved.
You think but yeah, another cool car on the circuit.
Yeah.
Pretty cool dad to be ironing those things out.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Favourite food, bro? What gets you down?
Oh, yeah, I don't mind some burgers or pizza or... Yeah, I'm sort of one of those fellas that just like a bit of everything.
Yeah, right.
I don't really have a personal favourite.
Don't you?
Oh, a good steak goes well.
Good steak even?
Yeah, good steak, yeah.
Country lad, eh? Bit of a country lad.
Yeah.
Burgers and pizzas, they rack off the tongue pretty a lot often. One of the main.
Yeah, they seem to do that. Well, I'm going to just switch right now, bro, into our little roast. I roast
Blackjack time
with our mate Jack, the artificial intelligence. So I've fed Jack a picture of your car, and I said, "Hey Jack, here's our latest roast. Ryan Shirtcliffe driving the Burnout car Violent 1978 Mitsubishi Lancer with a 3.8 litre Buick V6 with a turbocharger. He won a ticket to Summer Nats in Australia last year, but didn't make the finals. I had to give him that bit of information because he needs that to just be nastier. Go hard, I said. Right, here we go. All right, let's roast Ryan and his blue beast. Ryan Shirtcliffe rolling up the Summer Nats in that 1978 Mitsubishi Lancer must have been like bringing a knife to a gunfight. Only for him to realise he forgot to sharpen the knife. You've got a 3.8 litre Buick V6 in there with a turbocharger, so it looks like it's compensating for something. Yet despite all that noise and fury, you still managed to not make it to the finals. Oh, maybe the car's name Violent isn't a description of its power, but how it makes everyone feel after watching that burnout. Violently disappointed. Oh, Jack, you son of a bitch. Your Lancer looks like it's seen more burnouts than a stressed out office worker. And honestly, the only thing more tragic than not making the finals was probably the look on your face when you realised you had to tow that thing all the way back home with nothing to show for it. Oh, Jack. But hey, at least you got a sick photo to preview with there. Next time, how about you rename it Meh? To set some more realistic expectations. Okay. So,
That's gold.
That's gold. I said, you can do better than that. All right, Ryan, time to turn up the heat. So you rolled into Summer Nats with your 78 Lancer named Violent, huh? Violent like a kitten, maybe. I mean, a 3.8 litre Buick V6 with a turbocharger, that's cute. It's like putting a bow tie on a pig and calling it a prom date. You might have won the ticket to Summer Nats, but after seeing that performance, the real winners were the judges who didn't have to sit through your final burnout. Your Lancer's probably had more parts swapped out than a teenager's first car. And let's talk about that paint job, trying to look all menacing and blue. But let's be real, the only thing violent about your car is the assault it's committing on everyone's sense of style. Just like the mullet. You call it violent, but watching it spin around the pad is about as thrilling as watching paint dry. I've seen shopping carts with better handling and more attitude.
Oh, that's getting deep when you bring a shopping cart.
Oh, he hasn't stopped. And Ryan, if we're being honest, the turbocharger sitting on your engine is like a spoiler on a Prius. Impressive at first glance, but utterly pointless when the rubber hits the road. Not making the finals, that's the car doing you a favour, man. Saves you from the embarrassment of the crowd collectively sighing when they realise Violent is just in the burnout wannabe, trying hard to be the real deal. Oh no. Next time, if you want to make a statement, how about leaving the Lancer at home and just show up on a bicycle? It might actually make it further in the competition. Ah, here you go, Jack. You're a fucking son of a bitch, mate. Woo, what do you think of that, bro?
It's good.
It's pretty rough, eh? And you saw me input the information when you got here. I don't write that stuff, so legally I'm not to blame for anything going on. So now that we've just fucking shit on you and your car, bro, let's talk about men's mental health. I see you've got a hashtag men's mental health on the front of Violet there, bro.
Yes. Yeah.
And you know that we like to just discuss it. We like to talk about it. It ain't weak to speak, and that's what we're up to, man. So, what's your? Have you got any experiences? What are your thoughts? You got anything you want to tell us about? People coming in the burning industry, people coming up in the burnout scene are usually from the more sort of rough backgrounds. I think we've found, or maybe not necessarily rough, but just have been through some stuff.
Yeah.
They've been through some stuff, so what's your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, it's always got to try and find someone that you can trust and talk to and stuff. Which luckily I've got my older brother for that, and the old man as well at times. So
good, yes.
It does make it good and a little bit easier, but it's one of those things that if you're not feeling it, always just try to reach out to a bro or a family member to try and.
That's the first and foremost.
Talk to them about what's going on and.
You must have been through some pretty up and down sort of emotions and feelings leading up to Summernats from your win at Chrome to going to Summernats and being there. There would have been a
lot of up and downs.
Oh, hell yeah.
I think that there were 3 motors went into that car from the time between Autofest and Chrome and from Chrome to Summernats. 2 or 3 motors went into it just trying to get it ready and a lot of stress and a lot of hard times and the old argument here and there between me and the old man.
Of course.
Yeah.
Bound to happen. So obviously Mitty's pretty tight in there with you.
Yep.
Good support.
Yeah, great. She loves it. She's always keen to come watch and have a bit of fun and
gets involved. The involvement with us. She's got the interest.
Oh yeah, I've given her the Bible. We've been together for a year and 3 months now, roughly.
Right.
Yeah, she'd never into cars before she met me, didn't know too much about it. To first burnout comp and after that, you build me a rotary burnout car. I was like, we might need to win lottery first before rotary. So she loves it and got plans soon we move in together, start working a little car for her. Just
Oh, good.
A bit of fun, learn how to do a bit of engineering and mechanical stuff.
Yes. Oh, that sounds cool.
She's real keen to learn heaps of stuff.
Yeah, it's good. Doesn't sound like the sort of relationship where you'd be like, you'd be out at your mates' places in the sheds and she's cooking your dinner or wondering where,
Well, you're allowed to be in your shed.
Be involved.
Yeah. She's going to be in there with you, and you're probably going to have to order takeout because you've both been working on the cars instead.
Yeah, that's what's probably going to happen.
More than likely. There's nothing wrong with that, eh?
Yeah, I do want to build a nice sort of street car one day with her and a nice cruiser between us. It'd be really cool.
What you thinking?
Old Holden, I reckon.
Right.
We do have a HJ Tunner at home, which is more the old man's car, which we picked up for dirt cheap years ago. Still registered as well,
right?
John Holden. So that I've been wanting to get started on that for quite a while and get that back on the road for 202.
Street car, 202 even, nice.
Registered for 202, so got one at home. And
3 on the tree, 4 on the floor. 3 on the tree?
I'm going to have a 5-speed.
You're going to have a 5-speed,
Nice, easy swap. Especially you can buy aftermarket power housing with that for them for a leaker box. So.
Mate, I don't know how, I'm pretty old now, but it would have been at least 30 years ago. I had a Mazda 808 with a 202 and a Celica 5-speed in it, so they were available a long time ago, bro.
That's the plan. Get that back on the road. Maybe turbo it. Who knows?
Oh, cool.
It's a cool cruiser and
Also, are we allowed to say anything? Remember Fats is building a new engine? Were we allowed to say anything?
I've had a few yarns about that.
I don't know if we're allowed to say anything.
No, I don't say anything. Even their story.
No. I'm sure he mentioned it, but I can't remember if he mentioned it. No, well, that's cool, bro. That's really awesome. That's the type of old school application that we're fucking down with. You know what I mean? The old carbureted 6-cylinder fucking pushrod engines.
Yeah. I would love to get to something learning a bit more about carbies.
Yeah.
I don't know too much of. I know a little bit. I've watched videos and stuff on YouTube. I've never really had my hands on them, played around with them or anything.
Jeans and stuff like that.
I don't think many people do anymore, bro. You know, that's the problem.
Especially my generation, because everything's fuel injected nowadays. So everyone's used to fuel injected.
And I guess, you know, I don't know, unless you're sort of living in a rural setting, the chances of fucking with a carburetor on a lawnmower or something like that is very slim.
I pulled a carby apart off a weed eater or something.
Yeah.
I was real young, but I went to put it back together and I lost some bits.
I mean, you know, you go up on fucking on little Toyota Starlets and they had little K-series engines and stuff, or wherever they were fucking so cool, man.
1600 cross-flow engine.
Yeah, carburetors, distributors, points, coils. Oh, it's sounding old as fuck, but yeah, it was easy.
I know a little bit. I've had a little play around with one of my old workmates. Is a jet boat with a 4x4 on it.
Nice.
So I've had to help them rebuild that and a little bit of play around trying to help them sort out their Disney and all the rest of that sort of stuff. I had a little bit of a knowledge of it, but not cool, and they had no clue. So
Well, you're in
a team effort trying to get it ready.
You're in the right environment, bro. You got so many people around. Like you still old Jake Myers call and say, "Oh, can you ask your dad how? Like I've got this old woman, 4-barrel, you know, like don't know anything about it. Like those guys would know, you know, like
I don't know.
Yeah, just call him, bro.
Let's do that, and there you go.
Yeah, some good connections to have. So we're going to go ahead and we've got a giveaway. We've got a giveaway. And what do we got for tonight? We've got to thank our sponsors as we do this.
Thank you, Nigel.
Kim's, thank you, Nigel, and Kim's Limited, and one of your sponsors too, isn't it, bro?
Yep, it is.
So we've got some rapid brake cleaner, we've got some glass cleaner. Thanks
if
to...
If you've got a
car,
bad temper.
Okay. So thank you to Bad Timber down on the side South Island. We've got a sticker there, and we've also got one of the Bad Timber t-shirts to give away. And look at this. This is actually a kid's one. So that's pretty cool. Look how good that design is. It's like this fucking dope, man. It's a cool Tina wagon.
Some good design stuff going on.
Yeah, that's really cool. So thank you so much to the guys down in South Island. Crunk Motorsport have got us a sticker and also a bag. Crunk Motorsport, thank you. And we've got sliding designs with a bar blade. And this here, this Aegis Oil one by New Zealand mate, that's from Dwight and Skid Life. Dwight and Skid Life. Thanks guys for those. So if you want to win these things, you must follow Violent Burnout Car on Facebook. You must follow Just the Tiffin on Facebook. You must like this video on YouTube. And if you put a comment on it, you get an extra 5 votes in there. And you need to comment on this Facebook post, because this is coming out on Facebook, the introduction. You need to post in there, done. Say done. And then you're in the draw. If you don't do done, you're not in the draw.
Same old thing. Just write heaps of shit.
The more stuff you write, the more entries you get, honestly. Like, subscribe.
Emojis, whatever.
Yeah, even poos emojis. Because, I mean, I'll put them in here right now. And subscribe and like and share and comment, because we're almost to 500 followers.
Oh, yes.
Almost 500 followers. We're about 3 weeks ahead now in our interviews.
Yeah.
So we could have hit 500 by the time this comes out. So disregard that and make us go to 1,000, please. Thanks, guys. So honestly, bro, it's been so good to have you in the studio.
Yeah, it's been awesome being here.
You know, and we're so impressed with your performance, especially as a young dude. You're doing really well. And the fact is that it's all on the pad. And for all the other young fellas to see that it's on the pad, so impressive, man. Your driving skills, you and your family, what you've done with the car, just fucking, it's so good, bro. So thank you so much for coming over, brother. Really appreciate it. And hey, thank you guys for joining us. And you just will fuck off now because we're over it. And we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
do it. Just not possible. Especially with no rubber left.
You think it'd be easy to drive off a route? It's not necessarily that easy. I mean, there's absolutely no traction. The car doesn't always want to go in traction.
Yeah, boy! Woohoo! Yes!
There's a moment here in the corner where you have to stop.
And that's the guy who's like an AU Falcon fan. Yeah. Hey, and what?
Yeah, boy!
What a shirt! Let's go! Honestly, the level of competition tonight is out of this freaking world, man.
What's happened to his lights? He hasn't turned them on. Turn your lights on, boy.
What a shirt! Let's go!